fatty burgers, greasy pizzas, salty chips.
We all know this is bad for us. And we all know that this is good for us. Fresh fruit and veg, whole foods, packed with vitamins, fibre, and all the good stuff. Delicious. But what about all of this? The supermarket, where we buy pretty much all of our food. Here is where we find ourselves in murky waters, bombarded by endless choice, irresistible deals, and confusing health claims. This is ultra-processed food. If you're trying to be healthy, this is the new battleground.
In the UK, we're starting to realise that ultra-processed foods could be having a major impact on our health.
Definitely tired, like, all the time.
I have acid reflux,
my blood pressure,
constipation.
I'm Professor Tim Spector, a leading world expert in gut health and nutrition, and along with GP and dietary advisor Dr. Kandi Ejiofor, we're going to show you how to transform your health as we meet 4 families whose ultra-processed diets may be making them ill.
My main problem is my weight.
Because of diabetes, I had to remove one of my toes.
By showing them
Oh my God!
how much ultra-processed food
it's bad.
they're really eating,
That's crazy.
And it's making me feel really sick, actually.
we'll reveal what these foods are doing to you.
You are at increased risk of cardiovascular disease.
That's really quite scary, actually.
Your heart health is 78 years old. It's kind of make or break.
We'll show you how to spot an ultra-processed food.
It's really like a sort of glue.
We'll find out how they're made
Oh, that looks really horrible.
and give you simple swaps to make healthier choices
That is delicious.
without costing you any more money.
We are still within our budget.
But can our families ditch ultra-processed food
Your brown sauce!
and transform their lives
It's a fantastic result.
for good?
What have I signed myself up for?
We don't yet have a universal definition of ultra-processed food. But for me, it means food that has been industrially processed that has a negative impact on health. And when it comes to eating, most ultra-processed foods are hyperpalatable, meaning you can't stop eating them, calorie dense, they have large amounts of additives and chemicals you really don't want in your body, they're soft and easy to eat, and crucially, they're lacking in any real nutrients and fibre. UPFs make up over half of our diet in the UK, and eating these foods in large quantities is associated with rising levels of obesity, increased heart disease, dementia, and even some cancers.
So, what ultra-processed foods are you eating? Less than 40% of us feel confident identifying ultra-processed foods, so it's no wonder we feel confused. Well, let me help. Take rice as an example. Raw, uncooked rice is unprocessed, in its natural state, with no additives or alterations beyond cleaning and packaging. Next, we have plain microwave rice. This is classed as processed. It's been pre-cooked and packaged for convenience, but it still contains minimal added ingredients. And then we have flavoured rice. This is ultra-processed. These can contain additives like preservatives and stabilisers and are significantly altered from the original natural form. My aim is to get you looking at the back of packets every time you go shopping and to understand exactly what you're eating. Let's meet a couple in Scarborough whose diet is dominated by ultra-processed foods.
I'm Rob. You're Vicky.
I am
And together we are...
the Graham. Reva, what do you want for breakfast?
The Graham household is a busy one, with 4 little ones to look after.
We've got Hugo, who's 8, Raina, who's 5, and then twin girls who are 3. Kids drain us.
Yeah. Too many kids.
Between childcare, Rob's shift work in a supermarket and Vicky's job at a local primary school, thinking about healthy eating is way down the list.
What are you going to have from McDonald's tonight?
Burger, some chips.
Do try to plan a couple of meals a week, but sometimes that goes out the window, doesn't it?
They exist almost entirely on fatty, sugary, ultra-processed foods.
Yeah.
My vice is chocolates, big time.
I like my milkshakes. The ones that I get from the supermarket, really thick. I like strawberry.
Rob's biggest vice is his almost daily instant noodle habit, and now the kids are picking up on it too.
Whatever we're eating, they want to eat as well. Hugo watches, and if I've bought some noodles, he will want one. It's not great, is it?
No, not at all.
And that's on top of the kids' never-ending stash of sugary treats.
Each child has a snack box. As soon as they get in from school, the twins are in there raiding the snack boxes. I did put a lock on at one point.
We did put a lock on.
Just give up.
They're stuck in a rut of bad choices, and things are reaching crisis point.
We've got to do something. If we want to see our kids live a long, happy life, we need to be able to be there for them as well, sort of thing. So
Definitely. We need help. Please.
might have an issue, might have a problem.
Help is on hand. Kandi has been a doctor for over a decade and is passionate about helping her patients understand how the food they eat affects their bodies. She's ready to get the lowdown on the Graham's extraordinary diet.
Hello, Vicky. Lovely to meet you.
And to find out what havoc it's been wreaking on their health.
Vicky, Rob, tell me, how can we help?
I just want to be healthier, I suppose. Just feeling tired all the time.
I think a lot of parents can relate. For little kids at home, so that's a huge part of why you're tired, but do you feel it's a bit more than that?
I do, yeah.
It doesn't seem to make any difference how much sleep we actually get. But then going on to like depression and anxiety.
I was going to say mental health, if like we could feel mentally better as well.
It's really interesting because there is a lot of research which is coming out which shows that your gut and your brain are really closely connected. So let's talk about breakfast.
We don't eat breakfast, so we don't have time.
Hugo, get your shoes on, please.
I will have a hot chocolate though, usually for a sugar boost.
And then lunchtime comes, and what kind of meals are you eating there?
Have a chocolate brownie.
One of the problems with UPFs is that they're often extremely calorie dense. A shop-bought brownie typically has lots of extra fat and sugar added to make it delicious, but it won't make you feel full.
If I'm on a night shift, my lunch will be at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So a noodle pot of some description, some crisps, a sandwich with lots of cheese on it, an energy drink, a chocolate bar. I'll sometimes, or most of the time, get a pack of cookies as well from the shop.
That little collection of ultra-processed goodies astoundingly adds up to more than a day's worth of calories and almost twice the recommended daily sugar limit.
I'd have the noodle pot and then dip my sandwich in it.
I have to say, I've never heard of dipping your sandwich into pot noodles.
It's top tip.
We're gonna coin it the wrong way. And then, so coming on to dinner.
Yeah.
Do you eat dinner with the kids?
Yeah. We will always sit down at the table and eat a proper meal together, whether it is a takeaway or whether we've cooked it.
After dinner, snacking resumes.
I will secret eat chocolate on a night time, so we don't have to share with the children.
Vicky.
Yeah.
2 big bars of chocolate.
And that's every night?
Yeah.
That's topping off a day full of huge sugar spikes and crashes. No wonder the Grahams feel tired.
It's something for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'm addicted to chocolate.
Poor Vicki and Rob. I mean, they're really struggling. They've got busy lives, little children, and their house is full of ultra-processed food.
Being packed full of empty calories is only one of the problems with UPFs, and they're everywhere. In the UK, they make up over half our diet, and they're not all quite so easy to spot.
Do you think that you eat a lot of ultra-processed foods?
I don't think we do, but possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, gravy.
Your cupboards are probably full of products that seem perfectly innocent, until you read the back of the packet.
Maltodextrin, potato starch, salt, flavour enhancers, colour, flavouring, sugar, emulsifiers, potassium chloride, onion oil and rosemary extract. Any ingredients there that you don't recognise?
Probably all of them.
Food becomes ultra-processed when the original ingredients have been heavily modified, using industrial processes that go beyond simple cooking or baking. And these mysterious-sounding ingredients are additives like preservatives, flavourings and emulsifiers.
Acid, preservatives, acidity regulators, firming agents, palm fat, yeast extract and sweeteners as well. Does that surprise you?
Definitely. Yeah, that's scary.
It's not good, is it?
There's increasing evidence that eating food packed with additives may badly irritate our gut and potentially even cause IBS. And not even our kids' snacks are safe from these ingredients.
Wheat flour. Then the second ingredient is glucose fructose syrup, eggs, sugar, fourth ingredient, chocolate, of which there's only 5.5% chocolate.
Oh my God.
And then there's emulsifiers, stabilizers, raising agents, glucose syrup, again. So it's not very nutritious.
No, definitely not.
Quite shocking, really, isn't it?
Coming up, what are the ultra-processed foods you're eating actually made of?
You can see that it starts forming these clumps. You need to think about what it's doing inside your gut.
And Vicki and Rob face up to just how big their UPF problem really is.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh my God, Rob.
Ultra-processed foods are everywhere, and they're threatening our health.
If you're trying to be healthy, this is the new battleground.
Dr. Kandi and I want to help you to learn to spot them. and to help Vicki and Rob in Scarborough to change their diet. UPFs may be quick and convenient, but many contain virtually nothing in the way of nutrients. So what is in them? Why do we crave them? And what exactly are we putting in our bodies?
Rob loves an instant noodle snack, and he's not alone. Over 410 million servings are consumed every year in the UK alone. But have you ever wondered what's actually inside them? Well, if you look at the back of the packet, you'll see between 20 and 40 ingredients in most of them, things that you really wouldn't find in a normal kitchen, and that's a big red flag. You also see that they're chicken flavoured, and when you look, you cannot find any real chicken in most of these products at all. In fact, some of them are even labelled as vegetarian. Well, we've got our noodles, a lot of powder, and a little sachet. What are these ingredients? What are they doing to the food? And importantly, what are they doing to our bodies? First up is maltodextrin. You may have heard of that. It's very common in many of these ultra-processed foods. It's to replace natural fats. It provides the same mouthfeel as those fats, but allows it to have a much longer shelf life. What does it taste like? It's sticking to my tongue, giving a sort of fake creamy feel to it that wouldn't otherwise be there. The downside of maltodextrin is it causes inflammation and irritation of the lining of the gut and may increase your risk of a number of chronic diseases. Another ingredient is potassium chloride, and it's there to replace some of the sodium chloride, which you know of as salt. It's used so the manufacturers can say it's low in salt, while actually it still tastes salty. Then we've got xanthan gum, which sounds really exotic. It's there to bind all these powders together into something that looks like a creamy concoction or a rich, thick soup. Now, I'm going to show you how it works. Simply put a spoon of this into some water, stir it round, and you can see that it starts forming these clumps, sticking together in this very gooey way. It's really like a sort of glue. Importantly, you need to think about what it's doing inside your gut. Last but not least, MSG, monosodium glutamate. It's there because it has a specific savoury taste that signals that this is something really hearty and meat-like. The problem with MSG is not so much the chemical itself, it's the fact that when you're adding it to these tasteless, bland products, you're encouraging people to overeat them because of that taste, that savoury flavour, even though what you're eating has pretty much no nutritional value. My guess is if you took out these flavour enhancers, even Rob would be hard-pushed to enjoy his instant noodles.
It's strange to think these white powders are what make UPFs so Moorish. In fact, you might not even realise just how much of them you're eating.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh my God, Rob. Oh my God.
There's no wake-up call quite like a GP perched on the edge of a bath full of instant noodles.
This is the amount that you eat in a year.
Oh my God. That's appalling, Robert.
Isn't it?
Rob eats 5 pots of instant noodles a week, or 260 a year. That makes over 100 kilograms of yummy maltodextrin and potassium chloride soup.
It's making me feel really sick, actually.
This is meant to contain vegetables, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Can't actually see any.
Can you see any
No.
vegetables?
No.
No, not even a rogue pea.
This is a lot of processed ingredients in here. So there's not much fibre, not much essential nutrients. They are made in factories, so they're highly processed and chemicalised and industrialised.
That's over 130,000 empty calories, 5 kilos of fat, and pretty much nothing in the way of nutrition. Not looking so appetising now.
It's like someone's just thrown up in my bath.
I'm quite mortified, actually, that we've allowed Hugo to have that.
The next time you look at instant noodle,
I don't think there'll be a next time. No.
Put you off for life.
Yeah. It's convenience and it's quick. And it's not thinking on my part. Don't think about it. It's sad and upsetting.
like many people, they're in the situation where they just eat something out of convenience or because it's easy, and you don't know how it builds up over time. And I think to be able to see a year's worth of instant noodles in your bath is unique, it's wild, but I think it's going to really pack the punch.
Rob's not alone. The UK loves a quick fix treat, and snacks make up almost a quarter of our daily calories. And while it's fine to have the occasional treat, for regular snacking, it's best to make healthy choices. But what exactly are they?
We have a whole range of them here, from the good to the bad. Let's start on the bad, really ultra-processed ones. And I used to love this stuff, but now I'm less keen. All of these have virtually no fibre, no substance, and all these artificial chemicals and flavourings that just melt in your mouth and you just keep eating them. Then you come to these type of cheese biscuit ones. They're starting to get better, although they've got other ingredients you probably don't want, but at least you're getting some fibre, and 90% of us are deficient in fibre. Then we're getting healthier as we move down this level. These are pretty healthy now because you can start to see there's solid nuts and seeds in here, and they might be fried in a bit of oil, which isn't perfect, but at least they've got some real whole food inside them, which is going to give you that fibre. Popcorn is surprisingly healthy compared to other savoury snacks, as long as it hasn't got too much sugar or too much salt on it. But for me, my go-to snack is mixed nuts. They give you this variety of nutrients, really healthy fats, protein and fibre, and they will fill you up, unlike these guys. So there you have it, this full range of savoury snacks. They're all tasty to eat, but actually there's a huge difference in terms of what you can do for your health. The choice is yours.
To find out the full extent of the harm all those ultra-processed foods have been doing to Vicki and Rob's bodies, Dr. Kandi did a series of health tests, including blood work. And the results are in.
So I'll start with you, Rob. Your waist circumference that we had was about 108 centimetres. And that means that you're increased risk of things like cardiovascular disease and heart disease.
There are also some worrying test results around diabetes, something Rob has a family history of.
When we look at a hormone called insulin, the fasting insulin was high.
Okay.
Insulin resistance can then lead to diabetes. And given that you have the family history of diabetes, I think that that's quite a significant result.
Yeah, because I think I've been in denial that anything's wrong. We just sort of cruise along, don't you, and think, I'll be okay, and then, yeah.
This might be the wake-up call Rob needs to drop his ultra-processed food habit. What about Vicki?
So your waist circumference was 111 centimetres, and for a woman, we would say anything above 88 centimetres is really high.
Add to that high blood pressure and cholesterol, and Vicki's system is under a lot of strain.
Vicki, your age is
45.
45, but you have the heart health of someone a lot older.
God.
Even more worryingly, her inflammation was more than twice the upper healthy limit.
CRP is an inflammatory marker, and your
Right.
markers were really high.
Okay. That's really quite scary, actually. I didn't realise it was as bad as it was, so...
But there are still significant things that you can do to reduce your overall risk.
So we can help reduce it, sort of thing. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good.
It's hard initially, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You have to kind of dig in, but it's definitely worth it in the long term. I think that there are so many changes that are going to come of this, which will be positive, not just for you, but your whole family, which I'm really excited to see.
Yeah. It's got to be done.
Got to be.
The whole results just makes you realise the direction that we're heading, and it's not the right direction.
Nope.
And if we can do something now, then we can do something before it gets worse or something bad happens.
Yeah.
We've caught Vicki and Rob on the edge of what could be a very serious slide into ill health. It's clear that ultra-processed foods aren't doing us any favours. So what should we be eating? Whole foods are filling, nutritious and delicious. And I've got a sneaky tip to make them even better for you.
To peel or not to peel, that is the question. And for me, it's generally to avoid peeling. There are two reasons. The first is polyphenols, because most of these defense chemicals that plants produce are really good for us, and they're in the skin. What they do is they help our microbes to proliferate, and that boosts our immunity and helps us in all kinds of ways. Now, an apple is something that most people bite into it. Some people actually peel it, but they'll be losing out on large amounts of the nutrients, up to almost 30 times more of these defense chemicals in the skin than there are in the flesh. Another example, kiwi fruit, most people will peel it. 50% extra fibre is what you get when you eat that with the skin. Just as good as eating it with the flesh, and less messy. Now, for your potatoes, again, try and keep the skin on, because it's got 5 times more fibre in it, so you're missing out if you don't do that. But don't over-stress about it if you can't, because use the peelings, you don't throw them away, you just put them in a roasting tin, you add a bit of olive oil, a bit of salt, and hey presto, you've got some fantastic crisps that are absolutely delicious.
Coming up, Vicki and Rob face up to their biggest addiction.
Oh my God, that's shocking.
And how many strawberries are actually in an ultra-processed milkshake?
They don't look like strawberries, do they?
They absolutely do not.
Ultra-processed foods are all around us.
We have a whole range of them here, from the good to the bad.
And I've been showing you how to spot them and to understand what they're doing to your body.
You need to think about what it's doing inside your gut.
And up in Scarborough, we've been helping Vicki and Rob face up to some uncomfortable truths about their ultra-processed diet.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh my God! That's appalling, Robert.
Isn't it?
And it's time to face another, chocolate. Every night, Vicki and Rob eat 2 giant bars of milk chocolate each. It's ultra-processed. Only around 25% of it is cocoa solids, and it has a staggering amount of sugar.
When you're eating 2 of those a night, you're having at least 100 grams of just sugar.
Oh my God.
That explains a lot, doesn't it?
Like many UPFs, milk chocolate has been specially formulated to be hyper-palatable. The perfect combination of fats and sugars trigger the reward centre in your brain, tempting you to eat more and more. But not all chocolate is created equal. The more cocoa, the less sugar.
90% chocolate. You'll need 31 bars of it just to get the same amount of sugar.
That's shocking.
Pure cocoa actually has a lot of health benefits.
So things like anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidants and lots of minerals as well that will really be beneficial.
Okay.
So chocolate is good for you?
Real chocolate.
Our plan is to swap them off the sugary ultra-processed stuff and onto the good stuff. Let's see how high we can get them. First, 70.
Definitely stronger taste than the chocolate.
How's 80?
I could get used to it. Yeah, I could get used to it.
Can we push them to 90?
That's very bitter.
If you want to make a lasting change, it's still got to feel like a treat. And for Vicki and Rob, 80's the sweet spot.
What I think you'll find is that you won't eat as much chocolate. So we'll definitely still have that protected time and that moment that you guys have every evening, which I think is really precious. But we can just work with a couple of squares as opposed to full bars.
Okay. As long as I don't have to give up chocolate completely.
Let me just say that Vicki and Rob are not alone in their chocolate habit, but even for me, 2 big bars of chocolate every night is a lot. Hopefully, seeing it laid out on a table will do the job, and the dark chocolate serves as a compromise.
But swapping out some chocolate isn't nearly enough. This diet is damaging their bodies and could take years off their lives.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So the ultra-processed foods have got to go. It's time for Kandi to clear out the cupboards.
You need a bigger box.
Yeah. The biscuits are going. The sweets.
But not all UPFs are bad for you.
And if you have some baked beans, I'm going to keep it. It is processed food. They do have some nutritional value and they can be great for kids with convenience.
Baked beans are classed as an ultra-processed food due to the source. But they have one major redeeming feature, the beans themselves. They're still in their natural form with their fibre, protein and essential nutrients intact. All great for digestion, stable blood sugar and long-lasting energy. It's not always straightforward with UPFs, which is why it's important to check the back of packets and be really mindful about the food you're putting in your body.
I forgot one thing, didn't I? Shall I let you do the honours?
I'll put it in. It can definitely go in there.
Okay.
That can definitely go. I am crying on the inside, by the way.
It's out with the old and in with the new. The ultra-processed food ban starts here. Instead, Kandi's filling Vicki and Rob's home with tempting, healthy, natural foods.
It looks really nice and colourful, doesn't it?
But it does look colourful, yeah.
We're giving the Grahams a brand new diet, based on whole foods, fresh veggies and fruit, healthy snacks for the kids, and dark chocolate.
My aim is to give you big meals that really fill you up. I want you to have 3 clean meals throughout the day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, so you get lots of energy and really avoid those crashes and those sugar falls that happen quite often in your diet.
A typical meal plan for the Grahams will be eggs on sourdough for breakfast, chicken salad for lunch, and a fish pie with plenty of veggies for dinner. This is exactly the kind of healthy and balanced meal that your body needs. The oily fish is an excellent source of omega-3 for a healthy heart. The vegetables are packed full of fibre to help you feel fuller for longer. And the small layer of potato topping has vitamin C as well as potassium, which is great for your heart health.
The thing I'm worrying about the most is not liking the meals, but I'm trying not to think about that because I want to try everything.
The kids are going to get quite a surprise when they go to their snack boxes and find this instead.
So I want this fruit stand to appear front and centre in your home. Keep it on this table. The kids can go to this whenever they want.
I think there'll be a little bit of resistance, but they're resilient, aren't they, the kids? They'll get used to the idea eventually.
Yeah. We're all to be kind.
I am really excited to see the progress that you're going to make. So I will see you in a few weeks. Hopefully you'll find that your energy comes back. Good luck. And as I said, I'm here if you need. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I do believe we can make big changes, and I don't think it's a case of if anymore. It's we've got to. We will do.
Yeah, it's a matter of we have to.
The strawberry, rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, potassium, manganese, folate, and even fibre. These are the quintessential British superfood.
Strawberries are the nation's favourite fruit, and Rob's favourite version is in a milkshake.
But how much strawberry is actually in a strawberry-flavoured milkshake?
To find the answer and perhaps learn a thing or two, I've come to Mission Kitchen in London.
Hello, Emil.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
So, tell me, how much strawberry is in the average strawberry-flavoured milkshake?
Well, sometimes none at all.
Right, you can forget about your antioxidants and vitamin C. Strawberries in the ultra-processed world come as a clear, colourless liquid known as strawberry essence.
They don't look like strawberries, do they?
They absolutely do not.
So tell me, how do we get that strawberry-flavoured clear liquid?
In a facility, what would happen is there would be hundreds of thousands of strawberries. They'll be put into a container with a liquid. It's going to be turned, it's going to be boiled. When that condenses, gets dropped into another container, and then this is what comes out the other side, the essence of strawberry.
And to increase the shelf life of the product, any remnant of actual strawberry has to go.
It's kind of getting rid of all of the natural organic material, and you're just left with the pure essence.
And that's the bit that gives you the strawberry smell.
Absolutely. Give it a little smell. It's quite intense. It's not going to be like a fresh strawberry. It's going to be like the kind of strawberry you get in a...
It's like a strawberry schnapps or something like that.
Unfortunately, it now has about the same nutritional value as schnapps, and that's after just one stage of processing.
Okay, so we're just going to make a sugar syrup. So just add our water, and then just some sugar, and then get that started. Potassium sorbate. So this is quite often used as a preservative. Next, we have our ascorbic acid.
Okay, this is the equivalent of the lemon juice.
Then we can add our colour, and that comes from beetroot and purple carrot.
And then call that natural, even though it's not from a strawberry.
Yeah. And last but not least, natural sweetener. So this one's just stevia.
All these so-called natural chemicals combine to make a syrup base to which the strawberry essence is added.
We want to add this towards the end so we don't want to cook out the flavour as much. As soon as we see bubbles, we know we're definitely over the temperature, and which we are.
The final stage is combining with milk, one ingredient that actually might do you some good.
Okay, it's starting to look more like a milkshake you see in the shops.
And finally, you have a strawberry-free strawberry milkshake.
So it's changed from that really bright red colour we saw there to a very light pink, slightly anemic looking product, I'd say. It's not particularly appetising. Maybe it tastes okay.
Well, you can give it a try and let us know yourself.
It's definitely strawberry, but to me it's revoltingly artificial. But a credit to you, you've done an amazing job without actually using any real strawberries.
Cheers.
Let's see how Vicki and Rob are getting on with ditching the ultra-processed foods. To help keep them away from their usual UPF snacks, we want to fill them up on 3 square meals a day, and we've given them lots of recipes to choose from.
So meal plan.
Go on then.
What we got?
But finding meals that all the family will eat isn't easy.
Chili con carne.
The kids aren't going to eat that, are they?
Roasted tomatoes, I don't know that. Why is it so difficult?
I don't know.
It's so complicated.
The planning is one thing,
I've got a horrible feeling that there's going to be, like, tomato paste all over the place.
but it's another to cook 21 meals a week from scratch when you're used to the ease of convenient, ultra-processed foods.
It's all about tidying up all the time, and this is the downside. I feel like all I'm doing is washing up, putting away, and it's a lot of work. Just constant washing up. You know, we will carry on with it and see how we get on. What have I signed myself up for?
This is your fault.
There is one change that seems to be working out, though, ditching the UPFs from their late-night snack.
What do you have?
I had some dark chocolate and then I've got some sweet and salty popcorn. What have you gone for?
Raisins and dark chocolate. From having 2 bars of chocolate each on a night, we've had like 2 squares of chocolate and being satisfied. It almost tastes like I'm cheating.
Coming up, comfort food can be nutritious too.
Cherry tomatoes, walnuts, bouillon, a chunky mix. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And Vicki and Rob find out how ditching ultra-processed foods has changed their bodies.
Oh my God.
shocking amount of our food is ultra-processed.
To me, it's revoltingly artificial.
And we've been helping the Graham family change up their diet to avoid it, which means cooking 3 meals a day from scratch.
Just constant washing up.
But it doesn't have to be difficult. One of their regular dinners was pasta and a ready-made sauce, often ultra-processed with lots of additives. But I've got a recipe they can swap in that's nutritious, delicious and fuss-free.
It's called broccoli and walnut orecchietti, and it's dead simple. It's really quick. Everyone can do it. The first thing we're going to do is to get our pasta on the boil. Orecchietti means ears in Italian. If you can't find this one, anything like a shell or even penne will work because that's going to hold the sauce really nicely. Don't be frightened of using white pasta. It's actually healthier for you than white rice and has more protein and more fibre.
Plain pasta is just processed wheat, not ultra-processed, and a great vehicle for your veggies with all their nutrients.
We're going to chop up the broccoli next. As you can tell from its bright green colour, means that's packed with these defence chemicals of plants, these polyphenols. It's got sulforaphanes, which are really good for your heart and act as antioxidants, a really good source of fibre. And of course, the more fibre you add to this dish, the more you're going to reduce those sugar spikes that you might be getting from the pasta. Right, now the stem is actually where a lot of the good stuff is. So what I'm going to do is chop this up into like little matchstick type slices, and we're going to add them to the mix as well. Let's talk about our sauce. We're going to use natural ingredients. We've got our cherry tomatoes. Then, of course, walnuts. As well as fibre, they've got these really healthy fats in them. Then we've got bouillon powder, which is homemade stock cube. Essentially a mix of nutritional yeast, sunflower seeds, bit of chilli, bit of salt. Then we're putting a bit of pepper, and all you do is blend it into a chunky mix until it's nice and smooth, and there you have your paste. Let's have a taste. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Add your broccoli to the pan for the last 3 minutes and then drain. But remember to keep some of the broccoli water, which is full of vitamin C.
Okay, so we've got our paste. We're going to put this into the pan here. It's quite thick at the moment, so we're going to just add a bit of the liquid here. So now add the pasta and broccoli and give it a good stir around. Let's get it in a bowl. Lovely. I'm going to finish it off with something extra, a nut crumb, which is a mixture of seeds and nuts. And we're just going to sprinkle that over, adds flavour, and it's also very healthy. And voila, it's ready. That is fantastic. So there you have it, a comfort food made with standard pasta, but with all the additions we've added, it's not only delicious, it's also really good for you.
Up in Scarborough, it's been 6 weeks since the Grahams started tackling their ultra-processed addiction. Vicky's been struggling with all the extra cooking, but she's finally had a breakthrough.
I've realised the key to the process is meal prep. I think that's been the light bulb moment. We are batch cooking for the full week ahead's meals to have them all in the freezer so that we know we're prepared. That's the chicken curry. That's the chili con carne. It's not been easy, but it has now become part of routine, and I can say honestly, I'm getting into it. I'm quite enjoying it now, actually. So what have we got to do? Fish pie. This is for tea tomorrow night, isn't it?
It is.
And then the rest can go in the freezer for the rest of the week.
Rob's lunches are looking very different too.
Just decided to make my lunch for my night shift, and I'm pretty chuffed. Dried fruit and 90% chocolate, my berries, and the main course, the difference from a instant noodle. Look at that based. A chicken salad, actual greens in there. I can't believe how, I know this is blowing my own trumpet, but how well I'm doing.
It's not like you.
No.
And even the once sugar-addicted kids are enjoying their new snacks.
Do you want to talk like that? I don't want to cut it up. Okay.
It's been a massive transformation for the whole family.
Right, whose is this one? Hugo's.
Yeah.
2 bits of broccoli.
I haven't got any broccoli yet.
I haven't done yours yet, obviously.
Comes to something when we're fighting over bloody broccoli, doesn't it?
It's hard to believe this lot once lived off chocolates, sweets and UPFs.
Dinner time!
And now they're eating healthy, nutritious, filling meals.
And Mum's one with like this test what I think bacon. Yummy.
But there's only one way to know exactly how much has changed. Vicki and Rob are heading to London to repeat their initial health tests.
I think we've done really well. I think we've put 110% into everything we've done.
Yeah.
I just hope the results show that.
I'll be devastated if not.
Yeah.
I'm quite nervous, actually.
Back when Kandi first met these two 6 weeks ago, their diet was almost exclusively ultra-processed. Vicki's lunch was a brownie, and Rob's was an instant noodle feast, and the kids were free-range sugar monsters. It was making them feel tired, depressed, and overwhelmed. But the couple I'm seeing now are entirely transformed.
Vicki, Rob, you look great, both
Thank
of
you.
you. Just a lot more colour in your faces. You know, you're smiling, you're happier, and I can just see the difference.
Yeah, it's been life-changing. It has actually been life-changing.
Yeah.
In just a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am so excited to tell you guys how well you have done. Both of you have significant weight loss. So you, Rob, have lost nearly a stone. And you, Vicki, have lost nearly 3/4 of a stone.
Really? Oh my God.
Need some new belts.
Yeah, I need some new holes in them. But...
When we look at the heart health, both of your heart health have come down to your ages.
Oh, wow.
I know.
That's really good.
That is really good. It's such a short space of time as well, 6 weeks. That's just amazing.
Vicki's previous results showed worrying levels of inflammation, which affects about 1 in 5 of us and increases the risk of a heart attack or stroke.
Your CRP, that inflammatory marker, has gone from 11 down to 5.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I was very worried when I saw your
Really?
inflammation level of 11.
Right.
That is really high.
Right.
It's a fantastic result, because it's not easy to reduce that, is it?
It's not easy,
we don't see
no.
that very often.
No. Well done.
I'm flabbergasted, really.
Should be proud.
I am proud, actually.
Yeah.
But it just shows that changing eating habits has a massive impact on your body.
Rob's previous insulin results had shown that a diabetes diagnosis might be round the corner, something that's up to 6 times more likely if you have a family history. But now,
Your markers have gone from 18.6 to 10.5.
To see such a big drop in that is really impressive in just a few weeks. That was one of the most exciting things I saw in your results.
It's crazy. It's crazy what's actually happened, how much difference, how much change.
I know.
So despite these really big changes, you've not been hungry at all?
No.
Not at all. I've felt more full.
You're not missing the noodles?
Definitely not.
I don't think we can look at noodles now in the supermarket, can we?
Tell me about the chocolate.
Yes, you're eating a lot of
Yeah,
milky, sort of sweet, sugary chocolate.
Yes.
Since day one, on the dot, we've not had a single piece of chocolate like that in the house at all. I went straight to 90. You
Oh,
went
hardcore.
Yeah. And actually, we had some 80% chocolate in the other week, and it tasted really sweet.
And I just want to say as well, like, I was worried about how much more it would cost eating healthier, but we are still within our budget.
And now you're buying healthy food with that money rather than unhealthy food.
Yeah.
And the kids?
The kids have completely embraced it, even checking packets, asking what's in stuff, wanting to help make meals and things like that.
I think you're amazing because you've got difficult lives, you've got 4 young kids, you've got tough jobs, you've got shift work, you've got everything against you, and you've managed to beat it all. And you should be both immensely proud. Fantastic job, guys.
Thank you very much.
Really great.
Thank you for helping.
Us.
I can't quite believe how dramatic the weight loss was.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of the kids as well, how much they've adapted. The future for me feels really exciting. We'll just continue like
What
this,
we're doing. We've got such positive results in such a short amount of time. There's no way I'm going back.
No, I've enjoyed every single minute of it.
next time, I find out the grim realities of ultra-processed meat.
Transglutaminase, or also known as meat glue.
Oh, yummy.
And Dr. Kandi shocks another family with the scale of their UPF habit.
Oh my God. We're looking at about 91,000 calories.
More next Tuesday at 8. On Thursday, Dr. Rangan Chatterjee promises radically simple solutions to help us live happier, healthier and longer. Live well with the drug-free doctor at 8. And brand new at 8 tomorrow, some serial movers get some Kirsty and Phil home truths in the return of Love It or List It.